The Akpomiemi family lived in the bustling village of Abraka, Delta State, Nigeria. Their home was filled with laughter and love. Mr. Happy, the father, was a jovial trader. His wife, Mrs. Queen, was known for her kindness and delicious cooking. They had 6 children: Smith, Loveth, Onomi, Samuel, Harrison, and the youngest, little Rucky. Life was simple, but they were content. Mr. Happy worked hard to provide for his family. He would travel to nearby towns, selling fabrics and household goods. Mrs. Queen tended to their small farm and cared for the children. The children were each other's best companions. They played under the warm African sun, their laughter echoing through the village. Their days were filled with the rhythm of life, the crowing of the rooster, the chatter at the village market, and the evening storytelling sessions under a starlit sky. The Akpomiemi family was a part of the very fabric of Abraka, their roots running deep within the community. Life took a tragic turn one fateful evening. Mr. Happy was returning from a business trip to a neighboring town. He was walking along a bush path when he was attacked by Fulani herdsmen. The attack was sudden and brutal. News of Mr. Happy's death reached Abraka like wildfire. Grief engulfed the village, and the Akpomiemi family was shattered. Mrs. Queen was inconsolable, the weight of her loss crushing her. The children were too young to fully comprehend the tragedy that had befallen them. Their father, their protector, was gone. The once vibrant home was shrouded in silence. The laughter was replaced with sobs, the joy with a profound sense of emptiness. The future seemed bleak and uncertain. How would they survive without their beloved father? Mrs. Queen, despite her immense grief, knew she had to be strong for her children. She was now both mother and father to her 6 young children. With unwavering determination, she picked up the pieces of their broken lives and began to rebuild. She knew she had to provide for her family. She expanded her small food stall in the market. She would wake up before dawn to prepare her wares. Her hands, once used to nurturing her family, now worked tirelessly to sustain them. She faced countless challenges. Money was scarce, and providing for 6 growing children was a constant struggle. But Mrs. Queen never gave up. She drew strength from the memory of her husband and the love for her children. She taught them the importance of hard work, resilience, and above all, love for one another. Section 4. Blossoming amidst the thorns. Years passed, and the Akpomiemi children grew older. Each child faced their own unique challenges in the wake of their father's death. Smith, the eldest, took on the responsibility of being the man of the house. He helped his mother in the market and did odd jobs to contribute to the family's income. Loveth, the eldest daughter, became her mother's right hand, helping with household chores and caring for her younger siblings. Onomi, a bright and inquisitive child, excelled in her studies, dreaming of a better future. Samuel, with his quiet strength, offered unwavering support to his mother and siblings. Harrison, the mischievous one, used humor to lighten the heavy burdens they carried. And little Rucky, too young to remember her father, blossomed under the love and care of her mother and siblings. Section 5. Echoes of the Past. Life was not easy for the Akpomiemi family. The pain of their loss lingered, a constant shadow in their lives. The year 2018 marked a particularly difficult time. It was the 10th anniversary of Mr. Happy's death. The memories of that fateful day returned with a vengeance, reopening old wounds. Smith, now a young man, was preparing for his university entrance exams. The pressure to succeed weighed heavily on him. He wanted to make his father proud but struggled to balance his studies with his responsibilities at home. Loveth, working as a seamstress, dreamed of opening her own shop, but lacked the resources. Onomi, her eyes fixed on a scholarship abroad, poured all her energy into her studies. Samuel, quiet and observant, became the family's anchor, offering a listening ear and a shoulder to cry on. Harrison, now in secondary school, grappled with anger and resentment, the injustice of his father's death still raw. And Rucky, the baby of the family, grew up surrounded by the echoes of a past she never knew. Section 6. United in Love. Through it all, the Akpomiemi family remained united. The love and support they shared for one another became their shield against adversity. Mrs. Queen, with her unwavering faith and quiet strength, was the pillar that held them together. Her children were her pride and joy, her reason for living.